Get out of here, kid. Damn, I just got hit from across the map by that Goldie. Keep trying to get C, and I keep getting fucked up at C. Maybe we should just leave C alone. Fuck, I can't ever get it. Alright, I'm gonna get C. Let's get it. Ooh. We'll get it before they get B. Let's go, we got them. That's
shit.
probably game if we can slay out right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Water don't fit. My lotion don't fit. The only thing that fits is my Tylenol PM.
So Lenovo, sweet.
I have.
Did you shake
personal-
this?
Yeah. I was trying to think like going through my top was a problem.
I'm headed to
Now it's
C.
stuck.
So you want new ones?
Yeah. I don't want a shelf for my Tylenol PM.
Okay.
Doesn't sound
God
fair.
damn it.
No, it does not. Okay.
Damn, that tornado got me.
Oh
Okay.
my god, dude.
Thanks.
Fucking Jotun is the
She's gonna
dumbest
kill me,
thing
chat.
in
Hey,
this
what's up, Smirk?
game. What?
Wife's killing me, chat. She's gonna poison me with alcohol.
Let's go.
Oh my god, dude. This match was so bad. I did so fucking horrible.
Hey, Smirk, Matty, or hey, Matty, Smirk says, "What's up?"
What up, Smirk?
Hit to the screen. All right, Rock. I got a party
Really?
invite.
What does that mean?
We're gonna go do Twab talk.
Okay.
So I will join up with you hopefully in an hour, and then I want to play some Iron Banner.
Jeez. Matsu, are you going too?
Yep.
Alright. Very good. Well, y'all just hit me up when you're ready.
Alrighty.
I'm going to just wash my hands real quick.
What? Oh, I don't even know what you did. I even hopped in the party and it just sounded bad.
I know. Well, because like I always like my wife and I take turns every week, like who like cleans or takes care of the kid.
Yeah.
And like on the nights where I clean, like I end up like spraying down the countertops and like all that stuff and like sweeping, and then like my hands just like feel like kind of weird and like greasy afterwards, and I don't like to be like touching all over my controller like that.
I did find out something though. When you get back, I'll talk to you about it.
Bet. All right, give me like 2 minutes. I just got my stream going.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to put it in and get the multi-stream and everything.
Cool, perfect. Man, my lighting looks better. I got like a pimple right now, but it's cool. All right, I'll be right back. Give me like less than a minute.
Okay. Oh. Trade. It's a fair trade. Absolutely. Could you do me a favor?
Oh, another one?
Yeah.
I agreed at the
I know.
first job.
Turn your PlayStation on. Hey, can you do that and go to Twitch? And then when it's all set, turn the TV off. So the PlayStation's still running? That's what I mean. Turn the TV off, not the PlayStation. Don't worry about it. We're good. No.
Oh, wait.
It cleaned up last night. Pastor just... Yeah, I'm positive. Yeah. I know. Just gotta have to watch some TV for a little while on it. Just let it run with just normal TV shows. Like Netflix. I don't know what that symbol means there, Smirk. I have no idea what this means. No idea. Yes, dear.
Already put my shit.
Then we're spending on the credit card.
Oh my gosh.
Yo.
Yo,
What's up, sweet?
got
Smart.
you.
Already in here. Let's go.
Yep.
I'm just gonna post a link to Discord real quick,
Okay.
unless you already have.
I put one up for my stream, but not yours.
Okay. Oh, that's annoying.
My wife is stoned right now. Amanda? Don't worry about it then. Shut it off. Sorry about that, chat. So, you want to hear this cool thing I found out?
Yes, sir.
If you spend an extra $60 or whatever it is for a PS5 controller, you can send it to Battle Beaver Customs and they'll put in your underneath buttons for you.
Really?
Yes. I don't know how much it costs, but someone posted Destiny Fun Police Chic. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. They tagged him in a 10% off at Battle Beaver Customs or something. And they showed a photo of their PS5 controller, and then they flipped it over, and they've got the buttons on the bottom, which Battle
I'll have to
Beaver
pick one of those
Customs
up.
they do that also with
Yeah, so I mean,
PS4s.
yeah, I know that. Yeah, they were doing that before, so that's definitely interesting.
Mm-hmm. What are you guys running?
I just want to finish up my last couple like Wrathborn hunts real quick,
Okay.
because that's all I need for the Warden title.
Well, while you're doing
I
that,
figured it's like an easy thing to do while we're just kind of doing this. Like
Yeah.
I can like look away and
Mhm.
not really have to be like dead set on staring at this screen intensely the whole time. Yo, I took off my man bun for you.
Oh, I'm just giving you shit, bro. I saw it come down.
All right, Mr.
I
Poole,
could
thank you.
care less. You want to put it up in a man bun? You go right ahead. That's you. I also see
Well,
how
it
you can
actually
do it
doesn't
with
bo-
headphones on.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't actually bother me when I've got Oh, good luck with the GMs, Mr. Poole. As always.
Yeah.
Like my hair down, like with the headset on, is fine because it stays out of my face.
Don't worry about it. I'll take care
Yeah,
of it
face
tomorrow.
cam. What's up?
I'll just take care of it tomorrow, okay?
I think he's saying
Yeah,
your
just
face
shut it
cam's
off.
not on.
All right.
Sorry.
No, don't
Oh,
worry about
really?
it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's not.
It's not on. What the fuck?
No.
No, yeah, your face cam's shut off.
Weird. Let me try to fix that.
That's...
Weird, it shows on my screen.
Not on Twitch. It's not showing it.
Oh yeah, look at that.
There it is.
It just went back. It went
Yes, it's on right now.
on. Okay. Cool.
You
Well,
guys post a link for dual stream.
Yeah, I can copy it.
what the fuck? So we just killed. That's awesome. There was already one of these things here, and we killed it, and then I guess didn't do the hunt for us, but that's fine.
What's up, Best? How's it going, sir?
All right, there's our multi-stream link. Go ahead and click on that, and you can kind of enjoy both the streams at the same time. It's a good, nice little easy feature. And I'm gonna die here for a second. I'm gonna actually open this multi-stream link as well. All right. So, hey everyone who's here, thank you for dropping in again for another week of the AWC Twab Talk. It is February 4th, 2021, the last Twab before the next season. So, definitely some stuff to talk about in here. Not maybe quite as much as I thought, and there's definitely something that I thought was going to be in here based on last week's Twab that I did not see, that I'm also very sad about. So, just, to kind of keep with our recent tradition, let's go ahead and just do a quick little introduction of ourselves. Oh, I got a knucklehead that just randomly dropped. First up, Monty, why don't you just start off with you and just kind of, I know a lot of people are in our clan and whatnot, but just kind of, brief overview of like kind of what got you like playing Destiny, kind of what you like to do in the game, and we'll, kind of whatever, you want people to know about you.
Yeah, okay. So I'm Matzi, and I'm an AWC member. Been playing with Wave for probably almost a year now. Started playing as a solo player, then until I found this clan, and now mostly enjoy both sides of the content, PvE and PvP. Definitely think of myself better at PvE though.
There you go. Well, I know. I mean, like recently, I mean, you guys have been doing like the Grandmasters and all that kind of stuff, so I definitely wouldn't say you're like a scrub lord or anything.
Facts.
So don't, I know you're like can be maybe a bit of a modest ones, but don't, sell yourself short either. And then Switch, just a real quick refresher for you, just a little introduction.
Sure. Hello, I am Switchblade 36. I am a AWC member also. Also a clan admin. Been playing Destiny 2 since week 2 of the release. I joined in late, coming over from the Division. Been playing the game since. So welcome.
Awesome. And last but not least, my name is Onalu. I am also an AWC admin. Been doing, I don't know, shoot, I can't even know how long I've been in this clan now. Probably close to 2 years, something like that. And yeah, kind of like Motzi, like I'm sort of a jack of all trades in this game. I sort of am mediocre or like average at like everything and not really great at any one thing. So like
I feel that, bro.
that's sort of my claim to fame is like, try to play most parts of the game. After playing since D1, I will say like doing a lot of the repetitive grindy stuff, I am kind of over at this point in my Destiny career, but love it when new raids come out and all that, and then try my luck at trials, things like that. But that's pretty much it, for our introductions. Every week it'll be Switch and I, and then typically we'll bring on a guest either from our clan or, maybe I'll start trying to ask people from outside of the clan as well. So, Switch, do you want to start us off with this first little part here, kind of
Absolutely.
introducing us to the next season?
All right, here we go. From Cosmo, 4 hours ago. This week at Bungie, we revealed the season of The Chosen. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a fight here. A new season is upon us. Next week, Season of The Chosen goes live on February 9th. Empress Katie?
I know.
I don't know it either. When there's 3 vowels in a row.
Yeah,
it's like,
so it's Empress. We'll just say Katie. Screw it, whatever. Has arrived to fight against the Hive. She has proposed an alliance, but the cost is too high. And Zavala, whether he wanted to or not, is faced with a difficult decision. Check out the trailer to see how that conversation went down. Basically, he says no. He wasn't simping for her. He wasn't simping for her. So,
yeah, and now we find it, we're found ourselves in another war with the Cabal,
yes,
as it were.
Another war with the Cabal. We have a whole new page dedicated to the new season. If you want to check out the page, it is at bungie.net. Go to news, and you will see this whole Twab up for you, and you can go down to their link and check out the picture. Give it a visit to learn about the new private staging ground called The Helm, which I'm really interested in. I want to know what that's more about.
Yeah,
I know it looks like the
like
prismatic recaster is there in that area. I bet you there's more quests and just more things you can do personally to get stacked for the next season. There's a new match-made battlegrounds activity. I'm excited for it, but yet I'm hesitant. I'm excited, but I'm hesitant because it's only a 3-man. It's matchmaking though. That's cool, but I'm just a little bit hesitant. And more. We have end of the Season of The Chosen. They're advertising new PvE activity, new strikes, new weapons and armor, new exotics, new ornaments, new story content, Guardian games, Umbral Ingrams, the new artifact, new triumphs and seals, the Helm, Infamy and Valor boosts, Trials of Osiris, Iron Banner, and seasonal challenges. And then there's the dates of when things go on. We've got Battlegrounds, Devil Lair, Fallen Strikes, and Helms comes online February 9th. Was that Behemoth and Hailstone? Yeah, Battlegrounds. Okay, so that's the new PvE event that's going on the day it releases.
Does it sound like there'll be like a few different like arenas that's taking place? Is that kind of
that's what it sounds like, yeah. Then you have
so
this.
probably like.
Go ahead.
Gambit style maps or something like that?
I don't know what it's going to be like because it to me it looks more like it's a 3-person public event that has possible waves that you have to go through. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping for a horde mode style zombie thing, whatever you want to call it, where you kill stuff.
That would be cool.
Yes, kind of like it was with the Menagerie, but just waves after waves after waves, and just keep going higher. But I don't know if it's going to happen or not. Then we have new aspects coming this season, which or next season or
Kai Atul. Sorry, Smirk said it might be Kai Atul.
oh Kai Atul. Oh Kai Atul. Yeah, Star Wars. Go figure. And then you have February 9th also. We get new aspects for Stasis. Joy.
That'll be exciting.
Trials of Osiris then starts on February 12th, the first weekend. The armor looks sick. And so do the new weapons. So, yeah, I'm really interested in that. And then February 16th, Cleansing Battleground is released. February 23rd, we have the Oracle Battleground and Iron Banner. And then March 23rd, Proving Ground strikes open for season pass holders. Iron
Just
Banner.
in case you're wondering, Switch is basically just reading off the seasonal calendar.
Yes. Proving Grounds for
which is posted.
Yep.
Sorry, it is posted on the This Week at Bungie page on the Twab, and they probably got it a few other places too. They usually like to advertise that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so if you want to see that for yourself, look up like Season of the Chosen season calendar, and it should be fairly easy to come across.
I'm curious about Guardian Games because the way... Hey, what's up, Samurai? I'm curious about Guardian Games, which starts April 20th through May 9th. It's a really short time. It's like 2 weeks.
3 weeks.
2.
That's 3 weeks.
Is it 3 weeks? Okay.
No,
Well, as long as it's not as bad as the last event, that was riddled in controversy.
The way the armor is set up, that looks like racing gear. It really does. That picture tells me racing gear all the way. So,
SRL.
Yep, that's what I'm hoping for, dude. If
like a small SRL map.
If it's I don't care, dude. I'll run it. I'll be in it for a long time just to do it because I've never done it.
Yeah, that'd be fucking rad if it was SRL. Like maybe if they don't dedicate like tons of bandwidth into making like huge like maps, just use existing like resources, like place it on like Europa and its own service. Oh my God, Rainbow Road. That would be crazy. God, that would be cool.
And then,
so anyone who doesn't know, last year's Guardian Games was kind of like riddled in controversy because, Mossy, do you need to rally a flag here, or did you rally the public event?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just
okay. Why are you like floating around? That's so fucking weird. Anyways, yeah, for those of you that don't know, last year they like weighted the classes because there's so many hunters that play Destiny, but it was like weighted wrong, and then people are like deleting characters and doing all kinds of like weird stuff to like manipulate the system. Titans won in a landslide, and the statue that they built was like the size of Zavala's penis.
Yeah. Maybe that's why what's her face is coming to the tower, because she wants his penis.
I mean, that's likely.
Yeah.
Let's be real. So, anyways, that's basically that. So we're all like, I mean, for me, like hearing this, I was like, kind of catch-22, because I'm like, well, I would have rather had Crimson doubles for a couple weeks than
me too.
To have Guardian Games again. But yeah, because hunters are the best, Smirk. That's why. But I mean, I pretty much main a warlock in PvE, and then PvP I play hunter. Even though I'm playing a hunter now in PvE, but we'll just forget about that. Cool. So, and then it says and more after that.
Yes.
The full seasonal. So Spoils of War. Basically, this next section is just the reintroduction of gear that's like either coming back or new gear. So they do say that they've already spilled the beans for the first time. Some of our favorite weapons from D1 are showing up in Destiny 2 as rewards for completing Nightfall, the Ordeal, and the lineup is the Swarm, Palindrome, and Shadow Price. So the Swarm is a light machine gun. The Palindrome is a pretty like well-known PvP hand cannon from D1. And is Shadow Price, is that an auto? Or is it a
Yeah, those were all fan favorites though, so those are pretty good choices. Yeah, Shadow Price is an auto.
Yeah, so then those will be dropping specifically from the Ordeal, and depending on your metal, like platinum, gold, etc., and difficulty, will also dictate like your chances of drops, which I think that's a good call. Like, so if you're doing like, Master, Grandmaster, um, the higher content in those, then you're gonna obviously have a better chance of getting those drops. So I think that was a good call to do that. And then if you do if you slay enough champions to hit platinum, you'll have a high chance at an adept weapon and just the GM. So they will be dropping adept, and from what I can tell, all the like mods and stuff from Trials adept is also they're gonna be like interchangeable,
Yeah.
which is
What
great.
confused me about the wording on this though is, it says you'll get these adept weapons from the GM, but does that mean the mods are still only available from the Trials chest?
No, there was an announcement today on Twitter from Cosmo, which was not put in the Twab on accident. You will be able to get adept mods from Grandmaster Nightfalls as well.
Okay, well that makes me feel a lot better because I was like, are we just gonna have these guns and I still have to go to Trials and somehow get flawless to get the mods for it?
No. Grandmasters will offer it because I put that in the Discord.
Yeah, so I mean
must not be caught up.
that's a good call. So I mean, I feel like they have to do that. Like Trials for everyone isn't like completely. I mean, it's not a sustainable choice for many people to try to get that stuff, and to only lock it behind that is maybe a little bit unfair for
Right.
people that don't play or just aren't as good, because it takes time to get good at PvP. I mean, not that it's not hard doing GMs, but it's just different.
But my question is these are drops, but they're not considered adept, or are those considered the new adept weapons right there?
Those will be the 3 new adept weapons, is how I read it.
That's how I'm reading
Will
it
be
now
dropping
too.
from GMs.
So you're hoping for the Palindrome to drop. I wonder if it'll be a weekly rotation. Like it is with
I don't know how
Trials.
that's gonna work.
Yeah, I'm curious about that. Will it be
I,
a
I mean,
weekly?
I would assume it probably would be. I don't see why they would like deviate from that, like, from that system. I mean, I think that we see that a lot in the way they create their content, all that. They, for the most part, will keep it pretty like congruent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I would assume that it would be that way. Sure.
Okay.
I mean, oh, maybe strikes specific, which even if it is strikes specific, like then it still in a way would be like on a rotation, right?
Yeah. Yep, that's what I think it'll be, strike specific.
So, all right,
Ooh, next
what is up
topic.
next here? Yeah, so Matsu, you
How
want to take this
close?
one? Go ahead.
Yeah, sure. So the next season they're gonna have another hot pursuit where you earn a weapon from a quest of your choice, which can either be Strikes, Crucible, or Gambit, like with this season with the Adept Sniper Rifle. But this year we'll be getting another breech-loaded grenade launcher called Salvinger's Salvo, and yeah, I guess I'm just wondering, how close can we make it to be like the mountaintop without making everyone mad?
Yeah, I mean,
It's kind
that
of my
is
thought when I first saw that. Like, they're going to try and give people their mountaintops back, but not make it as bad so that people don't also get angry. Like, can
Yeah, I
they
mean,
make everyone happy?
so I mean, I think the best way that we can look at this is going to be how they've done with like Adored and Fellwinters, because those are static rules that have like a couple different perks that can be switched around. So my guess would be is they're going to have the same situation, right? Like probably two of the columns that can be like switched how you see fit,
Yeah,
and
they made
then
Adored good for PvP and PvE.
and same
Like,
with
by
Fellwinters. I
giving
mean, you
us
got
those
like
options.
Vorpal on
Yeah.
Fellwinters and I forget the other option that makes it more of the quote unquote PvE role.
Opening shot.
Yeah, opening shot or Vorpal. But then can't you switch another column on that gun, or is that the only one?
Thought it was
Anyways,
just quick draw.
but then uh, the um the Adored has 2 columns you can change, right? If I'm not mistaken, or is that only one also?
No,
I
it's
think
2.
only
No,
one.
you have 2 because you can select Killing Wing and something else, and then you have Snapshot Sight and what's the other one? No Distraction.
I think there's Vorpal on it too.
Yeah,
if
Vorpal.
I'm
Yeah,
not
so
mistaken.
there are 4 slots that you can choose for your gun. So
I mean, the only thing that I don't see coming back with this because of like how hated Mountaintop was in Crucible and everything,
mhm.
is I would be highly doubtful that we would see it return with micro missile.
Michael
So
Micro. That's what I was thinking.
yeah, so I mean, it might have
But
like high velocity and stuff, but it's
not broken velocity.
mhm.
It won't be a sniper rifle.
yeah,
But
Yeah. So
I was gonna say that with the changes we heard last week with breach launchers, how you don't have to have that weird
like the
shooting
timing
mechanic
thing.
where you hold it down and let go to get it to detonate. I think at least we might actually want to use this one now that breach launchers don't have that mechanic, which I found pretty annoying and kind of made me stay away from them.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to master that. It's like really I find it to be pretty
Yeah,
inconsistent.
I
So
just
I
rather
agree.
run
not
something else and not deal with it.
now. My question
So
to you
everyone
is,
that's
with that, go ahead and talk to him.
Oh, I was just gonna say that. I mean, I feel like anyone who already has like a good truth teller and all that is probably really happy about that change because that
Oh
thing's
yeah.
already been running amok. At least for people that are, good at using those types of weapons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but will that affect the Fighting Lion?
I mean, why not? I don't see why
Okay,
it wouldn't.
because it's primary
Oh, but that's
ammo.
like,
Yeah, that's primary
yeah,
ammo. That could be a
maybe
big
they shouldn't.
problem.
Maybe they shouldn't do it with
Yeah.
that
Because
because
then that thing will slap.
Yes,
Oh, we'd
that
be
thing
so scared.
slaps. Now, yeah, now think about that. Fighting
If it
Lion.
exploded on impact.
Oh, dude, that's scary. That's a really scary thought with the Fighting Lion.
yeah, I would say so too. Just because you can like just spam that thing like relentlessly.
Yes, if you have double grenade
And
launcher
the only
on,
thing that kind of
reloader,
the only
yeah.
thing that kind of saves us from that gun right now is the fact that a lot of the shots do bounce off the ground and the wall. If they
Right.
exploded on impact right next to us, we'd be screwed in
Well, that's what
PvP.
they're making the grenade launchers into. So you're losing your timing. So if they're making them to where they're like I can't even think of the perk that where it's proximity detonation with a Fighting Lion, it's going to be hell. That will be the new mountaintop. Will be the Fighting Lion.
Ah, yeah. I mean that is true. That Smirk is saying like the deafening whisper is like has like the direct impact, but it also is the fuck, what is that called again? The I have one of these on. What is it? Waveframe style grenade launcher. I don't see a whole lot of those in like PvP, but dude, I think that was such a cool idea. Like this thing is so neat. It just shoots out that like wall of like flame or the void wall.
Oh, you're talking like what was the one from 2 seasons ago, Season of the Dawn? I have a God Roll one. Where is it?
Yeah, that's the one Martyr's
Yeah,
Retribution.
Martyr's Retribution. It had
Or
the
shot the fire.
yeah, it shot the wall of fire. Yeah,
I I
absolutely.
I, I have it on right now. I'm using it actually.
Yeah, I like that. I like that one. And it does three. No, it does one burst of it, and then if you were a Titan, you could throw your grenade behind it. You can kill people with one shot.
Oh yeah, I mean Smirk is saying Martyrs is a war mine factory. I guess that's true, especially if you're using that
Solar splash thing.
yeah, the Solar Splash mod
Yep.
as well. So we got to go to the Dreaming City now for this one, Monty. I will direct us there now.
All right. Are we done with our breach launchers then?
Yeah, I'm nervous about that, but they're buffing fusion rifles, so
Right. But I'm just
like,
saying, just like I said, if it applies to Fighting Lion, it could be a hell of a year in PvP if people run that thing with
I don't
primary
think they
ammo.
would let that run rampant though, dude. Like
Well,
They would only be able to let that go for so long.
right, but all I'm just saying is they probably didn't test it and was like, "Oh shit, that thing gets 20 rounds every 20 shots every round." Great.
Yeah, that's facts. I mean, like that would really suck if that was the case.
So
Zero.
next Tuesday,
Zero
meet
blast
me.
radius.
Yeah, like I said, meet
You
me
have
in
to direct
PvP with
impact
the
them.
Fighting Lion, and we're testing this. I'll do a storyline later. I'm testing that one for sure, because if that's the case, I might be a Fighting Lion main.
All right, so new trials gear. Do you want to start that one off?
I
Switch?
gotta go ahead and keep doing what you're doing. Trials. You may have already
over.
seen some teasers from the new rewards from Trials of Osiris coming with the Season of the Chosen. We also have 3 new Trials weapons. That is a pulse rifle. That is got to be a pulse rifle in the picture. A new hand cannon and the new sword that people are already making terrible memes of that sword.
Osiris's hook.
Dude, it is so bad. I saw a meme on that and I'm just like, oh. Sexual content
they could have
galore.
made it look a little differently.
Someone, OB Katie, she's a Twitch streamer. She did a meme with that thing in light level 6969 and all this other stuff. I was like, oh my god. So yeah, definitely.
With what? I'm sorry, my wife came in here with my son, so I didn't hear that last part.
She made a meme with the sword because it's I don't even know what the hell it's called, but she made a meme with light level
Osiris's
6.
hook.
Osiris's hook.
Well,
No,
it looks
I'm
like
just kidding.
it looks like
Just-
Temptation's hook. So
Yeah, it looks like Temptation's hook, but they call it Salt something. But it was a meme. I don't even know what the name is. But her light level was called 6969. There's sexual memes going toward that thing. I was just like, dude, that's so wrong. But it's funny because if you look at the photo, it looks like what they're describing. I'm just like, wow.
looks like kind of phallic-y.
Yes. There's another shot of the new armor that's coming out February 12th, and the hunter armor looks the best. Second,
yeah, it looks crispy.
Yeah, so what basically what Smirk said is like something I wanted to comment on about the weapons is I do find it a little ironic with what a huge problem 3-peaking is in Trials to make one of the Trials weapons a sword. Like, did anyone think about that?
Nope.
I'm over 3-peaking. There, people are gonna do it. It's just.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get super
all they did was
butthurt
say
about it, but
what weapons exist that don't exist as trial weapons, and gave us those. I mean, we've always wondered where the hand cannon is, where the pulse rifle is, and here they are.
But I mean, I'm excited about this. And then, I mean, of course, like we got like all new armor sets for all 3 characters. That looks freaking amazing.
Yeah.
that's
Again,
gonna be-
all
that's
these
exciting.
new weapons will also drop with adept versions, and different mods
Yep.
will be, I think, added into Trials as well. Now, my question is this going to be enough to get people to play Trials?
I hope it gets the population up enough so that we all can enjoy it again. At least enjoy it to the point where we can, consistently get 3 or 5 wins to just, get a taste of some of this gear.
Yeah, because I mean, that used to be a thing. I mean, I used to go in with like a couple kind of like average people or whatever, and like get 3 to 5
Yeah.
wins fairly easily. Obviously, like
Yeah.
and
But
like be
now
able
it's
to
like
help
card
people
one,
out.
you're matching
Well,
Like
only
the
people
swayest
that
team in the fucking world.
yeah.
Yeah, right.
And now, yeah. But they added more things. I mean, if they keep going through the Twab.
I mean, I think this will be enough to get people in for a month or so.
Well, Smirk said he'll kill himself for 9 rounds to get the the bounty unlock.
Oh, yeah.
Smirk he just goes in to get his Ingram and sacrifices himself.
All right.
Whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
But
That's why the Ingram's there. In case you can't win.
I'm
it all.
hoping this does bring some just the
Gotta get
population
that
up.
population up because
Yeah.
Well,
every
which
game
we
feels
will.
like a game 5, 6, or 7. There is no like
True.
1, 2, or 3 match feeling.
Very true.
Well, we will get into that in a little bit as far as once we start talking about crossplay and stuff,
Dude.
which I have mixed reservations on personally.
Right. To keep going with what you were talking about, the first week of Trials, armor and adept mods will be in the flawless chest. They already had said that. The second week, I think that's when the population will flood the market, is when you can have your first chance at an adept weapon. My first instinct, it's the hand cannon. The first week of trial, the first adept weapon available in trials will be the hand cannon. That's
That'd be
what
really,
I'm predicting.
catering to
Yep.
the base of players that play trials.
Exactly. Along with these new armors or weapons and armors, Trials has new cosmetic rewards to show off as well. There's a new ghost. Drops chances increase as you win matches and increases when you hit 3, 5, and 7 wins. And flawless milestones each week. So every time you play, you have a chance to get the ghost. That is cool as fuck.
Yeah,
That
and
is
the
cool
sp-
because I hear
and the
about
sparrow.
so many people that go like go flawless regularly or semi regularly that still haven't gotten that stuff, and it's like, man, if you haven't gotten it, what chance do we stand?
Right.
And they all look really cool, so it'd be cool to think that we have a chance to get them too. Like I would like all those things.
But the ship and the sparrow only drop from flawless runs.
Oh well.
That's the kicker. Flawless runs only go. You get the sparrow and the ship. But it's worth trying
Whatever.
though.
At least it still helps the people that go flawless regularly and don't get it. There's a lot of people in that boat.
True.
What the fuck? I just got destroyed by that knight.
Oh. But wait, there's more. There is
Do you think they're
more.
gonna keep?
Go
Do you
ahead.
think they're gonna keep the old sparrow in there too?
I think
Monty.
so.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I guess.
I have the ghost from Trials, and that's it. All I have is ghost. I don't have the sparrow.
I want that sparrow.
The new one, so do I. That thing looks clean.
I got fucked up.
So I like the ship too. The ship looks really nice. And
Sunsetting sparrows. What the fuck?
good, no kidding. That's what's next.
Sunsetting sparrows.
And then there's new weapons coming out also. They have a sidearm, a sniper, which selects like everything from Leviathan Raid.
Leviathan.
Yes.
Yeah.
With reskins. I'll take the sniper though, because you know what? We do not have a void sniper.
That's
Currently
true.
in the
So,
meta right now, there's not a void sniper that you can use. Other
so I think
than
a total of 25 new weapons are coming.
yeah, something like that. And the new rocket launcher. I don't know if is that's a fusion. That's a Telesto wannabe.
That is kind of.
It does.
Yeah,
It
that's
looks
funny.
like the Telesto. So it's a new fusion. And of course, there's a new bow. I always have a new bow. Give me a new pulse rifle. And then a new submachine gun, which is getting a buff on console with a 20% reduction in recoil. So that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it won't be as jittery. So that'll be kind of nice.
Gonna take us back to Thieves Landing, Motsy.
You want me to keep going, or are we going to discuss the weapons, or are we good?
Sure. Well, I mean, so 25 weapons all in total. So I mean, there's probably some that we don't know about yet. Yeah, Smirk. Artifact mods. That's always fun when you first get your artifact to see what's on there. Yeah, I guess let's go to the Cult of Aeon.
I'm curious about
Mossy,
this.
Take this one because since you just got that God roll.
Yeah, so kind of funny this just came out because yesterday when I was playing Iron Banner, I got an Aeon safe that was base rolled 70
What?
with like perfect stat distribution for what I like. Like I was like, man, this is like the most cracked piece of armor I've ever gotten. Why does it have to be an Aeon safe? Next day we get this Twab, and here we go. We're bringing back the cult. So it says they're going to put a mod on it, make a new mod spot for it that allows us to pick what our role is in a fire team of different fire team members all wearing their Aeon armor. Looks like each person picks a mod, and there's a buff for that person. For example, this first one reads Spec of Force, and for the buff for that person says rapid precision hits with a weapon temporarily increase your reload speed and weapon swap speed. But then there's also a buff for your Aeon Cultists, and the buff for this particular mod would be when you stun a champion or defeat a boss or mini boss, your nearby fire team members gain a burst of grenade and melee energy. Aeon Cult allies who do not have the Spec of Force roll equipped also gain a burst of super energy. So I guess they put an incentive on there so that everyone doesn't run the same mod on their Aeon Swift. So sounds like they're just trying to take something that is really
Like a cool
let your
idea in theory, but it wasn't executed very well the first time.
Yeah, like it sounds cool if everyone in your fire team is going to invest their one exotic armor spot into this game plan, you need to have a pretty cool
Like
perk
incentive.
system.
Yeah.
Yeah, to do it because your whole fire team is getting on board with this plan. So, is this going to make it better? It certainly sounds like a step in the right direction. I haven't looked into the mods too much.
I just lost fucking power. Why did it trip? Yeah, for sure, if my PlayStation stays running.
Some of the content being vaulted would affect several exotic weapon catalysts, and we would be temporarily removing them while we work to update their drop and upgrade sources. So all the things, those planets left and missions left, a lot of them are back in the game. The list is Get that Juju is Nagi Bird, Sleeper Stimulant, the Huckle World Pro, Polaris Lance, Telesto, Icarus, and Skyburner. Then it notes that the catalyst for Whisper and Outbreak Perfected are still unobtainable for anyone who hasn't already earned them and will be added in the future updates. So we will get those eventually. But yeah, this is cool. I mean, these are a lot of catalysts that people really want, and some of us didn't have time to get them before they went away. And I
Yeah,
think it's good that they're bringing them back. They shouldn't. They definitely shouldn't be gone forever. So I think it's a great
especially
move,
because
and
they're on
I'm glad they're
exotics,
back.
and like exotics aren't being sunset, so I mean you gotta keep there being a way of acquiring them. So yeah, no, I'm definitely down
I
with
think the
that. And like
only
honestly,
two I need
I
is I need Sleeper and Telesto on that list.
yeah, and like I kind of foresaw this coming. That's why like the end of or right before Beyond
Yeah,
Light dropped, I didn't like aggressively go after these because
yeah,
of the
same with
fact that
me.
I was
We'll
like
get
they're
them
gonna bring them
easier in the
back and
future.
they're gonna yeah, that was sort of my thinking. I
Easier
was like there's
method.
probably gonna be an easier method in the future
I
and
agree. They're probably going to be handing them out now, which is fine.
yeah, I mean, it doesn't really make much difference to me how they want to do that.
Sorry about
Essentially,
that.
Yeah.
yeah, we
Lost
saw you
power.
like lagged out.
Yeah.
What is the catalyst for the Telesto?
I actually have no idea. I've never had it, or I don't think I have it.
Because I don't think that gun needs anything to make it better.
Yeah, I wish I would have kept that in here.
Oh, I gotta go to Twitch first and claim my.
What do you think, bud? Got a sad kid over here.
It sounds like it.
Yeah, he was crying in his bed. He's had a cold the last couple of days. He had a little fever and it just broke today. So, what do you think, bud? What do you think? All right, sorry about that. So Prime Gaming. I don't know if I feel like we need to go over this that much. Basically, if you're Prime, have a Prime subscription to Amazon Prime, like you get certain rewards when you link your Prime to Bungie. For it's really like probably only increased ammo reserves, Smurk says for Telesto. Like so, Prime Gaming I think is like good for maybe like new light players or people that haven't played for a while. Like honestly, like if you're someone who's played for a while, you probably have all that like any of that stuff anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like I need a lure charge now, so I need to
Yeah, I
play
kind of
like
just skimmed through that part. I was like, this does not apply to very many of us. But, I mean, I think it's a good thing. I mean, if you're trying to play catch up and it's an easy way to. I don't mind it, but yeah, I don't think it applies to a lot of us that have.
played for a while. It's like seems sort of a little lackluster maybe. Okay, what's up next on here? So
Claim your rewards and titles before the season ends.
yeah, item and quest removal. So again, weekly bounties from Strikes, Crucible, Gambit, Gunsmith, Crow are all leaving. All Crow bounties. Here. Oh, there's an SDR console update. Basically, they're working with Steam uh, to somehow like link their servers through like the Steam thing where they do like some type of like DDoS protection. So hey, I mean, fuck it, I'll take that, dude. I mean, I haven't been DDoS in a long time. Like, it doesn't happen all that often, I don't find, but I'm still fine with having a little DDoS protection. Not gonna hate on that.
No.
Um, and then for the maintenance timeline, I don't really want to read all this. This is kind of tedious, but just know next Tuesday, February 9th, there will be maintenance. It'll begin. The servers will be brought offline for a while. It looks about like a 15-minute, maybe about an hour total of stuff that's going to be, happening, and then you'll probably have to, download an update and copy. So just know about that ahead of time. There's some known updates or known issues that are being fixed. And other than that, I mean, the only thing that like I was sort of interested in like talking about really was the crossplay thing, because as we found out from last week, they are going to be introducing crossplay. It seems like we have a little bit of mixed opinions on um, what if it'll be like an opt-out system or not. I like absolutely think it's like necessary to have that, because even if like even with like a PS5 or whatever, like you're max at 120 frames per second, and like a certain field of view. And I'm not sure about field of view, but I think PC can actually go a little wider on field of view. I don't really know that you
No.
like want to. Like 105 seems
10
105 is the most on PC.
Yes, 105 is max on PC.
Yeah, and see what Smirk is saying is that like Call of Duty and stuff, like they all have an opt out as well. So like I just want to be able to opt out. Like I don't want to be forced with like playing against people unless they make like mouse and keyboard native to play on PlayStation. Like I don't want to go against mouse and keyboard. I don't really want to go against people with like $10,000 gaming rigs that get like 240 frames a second. Like so, I mean, I think it's great for PvE. Like that's just amazing. I mean, I think it's good for PvP also because it makes the player pool way larger. But I think it's just going to be
Well, I was gonna say one thing like we were talking about earlier is the choice to just opt out certain things like a toggle, because none of us would object to playing other Xbox players. We're all PS4 players in here, but we wouldn't object to playing Xbox people because it's like the same, experience that they're having. It's
yeah,
really
absolutely. I mean,
just the PC people that have that advantage.
yeah. So I mean, I think it'd be good because I mean, like the new Series X and all that, like they were all built with like the same specifications as far as like what performance they run the game at, and really basically every game that will be released. And I do think crossplay is going to become more and more prevalent in all these games. Um, but I still want to be in control of like if I want to do that or not. But yeah, I mean that's basically it. I mean, if anyone else has anything to add, feel free.
When does
This is the time.
crossplay start? Do we know that?
No one, they don't have a date yet.
Yeah, there's no official date or anything.
I'm one of the big YouTube streamers put up to quit free play in PvP.
As the cross.
As the cross, yes. He
Wait,
put it
say
in.
that again?
You get to play the game. If you want to play PvP for free, you have to buy the game, the actual game, the seasons, all that shit.
Oh yeah,
And
that would be an
expansions,
instant
okay?
fix. That'd be an instant fix.
Because then you have to dedicate time to play the game. You're not going to cheat with
Yeah, you
that
don't
stuff.
just get to make an account every time you
Exactly, because you have to rebuy it every time.
Yeah,
So
that's the easiest fix I can think of. I
because
don't get
we
why
never
don't
had
do
cheaters before until
that. Free to play.
free to play came in. So
that
he
would be an
makes a
instant fix.
very valid point, and I'm hoping they take that into consideration because I want to cross over to PC. I want to play on controller. I want to enjoy my 240 some odd frames a second when I play. But if I want to run with you guys and you guys are saying, oh, I don't want to play with PC because of the cheaters, then I am not going to be able to do that. I have to play on my PS4. And I don't want that because I was playing on my PC earlier, working on my Titan, and the game is so beautiful.
Yeah, it's
that's
way
crazy.
different.
It is so different, so beautiful, so smooth. So yeah, I consider what he talked about and saying that to play PvP, you can have Mayhem for free. cheat all you want in Mayhem. All it is supers anyway. So
Yeah, and like heavy spam and
yeah,
all
and
that.
heavy spam. I mean, go right ahead. Mayhem can be free, but to play PvP, you have to
Like-
pay and buy the game because there was
Yeah, because then if your account gets banned, you have to rebuy all that content.
Yeah.
exactly, and that's the whole thing. And I
So you're-
really think it's a smart idea.
Yeah, because like right now, as it sits, people can go free to play, like
Get
make an
banned,
account,
then
get
play again
banned,
in 10
and literally,
minutes.
basically, yeah. I mean, they put like a little entry where you have to like play a certain amount of rounds of survival or whatever, but they'll find a way to pirate the software. Well, yeah, I mean that's the other thing, Smirk, is that they need an actual forward-facing anti-cheat, like a downloadable anti-cheat, like other games use.
Other games
That-
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of other games do that. So I mean, it shouldn't be an issue. Like, I mean, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, Smirk. Like, there's always going to be cheating to a degree. Like, it even happens in other games with proper anti-cheat. But the thing is like Bungie's anti-cheat, like, is essentially nothing. Like, like they're like, okay, we'll report it, send us a screen or like a video clip or whatever, and then we'll review it. And if like it is deemed to be cheating, then they'll ban someone. They don't really
Yeah.
have like.
Shouldn't like software exist to be like, oh, it's the first round of trials and this dude has heavy? Like that should be impossible.
Well, yeah, well in all the game,
Like,
I mean, look at
first
like,
round
how,
of trials, this dude has a super. Okay, that should be impossible.
look how robust like the API is, dude. Like Destiny Tracker, like if you're on it, looking at your character or whatever, before you're loaded into the map and the game tells you, like before the game even tells you what map, like the API already knows, like it is keeping track of like all those different stats and things. So yeah, like you should be able to tell like, someone that has, like 100, like 98% headshot accuracy with an SMG or something, like there's probably something going on there. Like,
Yeah, right.
so like, I don't know, man. It's hard. I mean, I think at the bottom line is that Bungie, at the end of the day, like PvP is a part of the game, but it's not really their main thing, which is unfortunate because many of us like really like to play it and enjoy it, and we want them to care about it. Like, I'm not someone who's like, I want Destiny to be this like perfectly balanced competitive game that can be like esports and like all that, because that just doesn't really feel like Destiny at that point. Like, it does need to feel kind of like crazy, chaotic, and ability-ish, and crazy guns and things like that, because that's part of what makes it so fun and frustrating. But like the cheating and that shit is like out of control. And of course on console we don't see it that much. It's definitely way less prevalent here. Oh, I knocked our ball off. Yeah, that is true. Like, have like people that are watching streams. I mean, well, that's the other thing. Is like a lot of these big content creators, like they could just like look at their content that they're making or when they're streaming and probably catch a lot of people that way.
That is true.
Like have some of the community managers and stuff doing that.
Yeah, because they run into them all weekend long while we watch them.
Yeah.
Well, fuck. Well, I think that's gonna do it for me. I am probably just gonna play some like Iron Banner or something after this. I told Wing that I would help him do some survival, so I may try to hop on my alt and help him with that. But if either of you guys would want to do that, then
I'm all about Iron Banner for a little bit. It's still
I
early
wanna
for
do
me.
survival. I mean, I'll do Iron Banner, but the survival thing sounds good too.